My name is Tim Milner. I'm the chairman of the Riverside Foundation. What I would like to do is to properly frame this night with a quote from the great American Dr. Martin Luther King. On the parable of the Good Samaritan, I can imagine the first question the priest and Levite asked was, if I stop to help this man, what will happen to me? But by the very nature of his concern, the Good Samaritan reversed the question, if I do not stop to help this man, what will happen to him? And I think this quote really says it all, not just about our foundation here at Riverside, but also what this award, Samaritan of the Year, is all about.
The Samaritan of the Year Award is the highest annual award that Riverside gives out. We try to select someone to receive this award who really is mission-driven, who gives back to the community on an annual basis. As President and CEO of Riverside Healthcare, it is my honor and privilege to announce the 2018 Samaritan of the Year, Dr. Stonewall McCuiston.
Some committee members came up to me and they said, Tim, what do you think of Dr. McCuiston as a candidate for Samaritan of the Year? I thought it was an excellent choice.
I was really pleased to hear Dr. McCuiston had been awarded the Samaritan of the Year, because I think he's the epitome of somebody who supports Riverside over the years, both professionally and privately.
When I first found out that Doc got the award, I was not shocked.
He is the most dedicated physician I have known.
Dr. McCuiston is very passionate about what he does and about who he represents.
Stonewall is very upbeat. He's always smiling.
I have known Dr. McCuiston for a long, long time. And my wife always says he's just a big teddy bear.
He is most down-to-earth and kind human being.
He has a gravitational pull towards him.
Anywhere you meet him, the first thing he will say to you, "You're good." Who could be more deserving of this honor?
I grew up in Chicago with my parents, one brother, and it was just something that everybody in the family would help anybody. If somebody in the family was in need, we would help.
Outside of Dr. McCuiston just being a great all-around nice guy, he is really committed to Riverside. He was one of our first physicians within Riverside Medical Group. He is a board member, and now for well over 10 years. Dr. McCuiston not only sees patients in his practice, but he also works with us administratively as Medical Director of Clinical Resource Management. So he helps make sure we're giving the right care at the right time in the right place.
He is so much involved in our community by providing care in Pembroke and being our advocate at county and the state medical society.
So Dr. McCuiston's been working in the Pembroke Clinic for 29 years. It'll be 30 years next summer, which is the longest that any provider's been out in the clinic or the area.
I've been out there in Pembroke since I came. We've taken care of the parents, the kids. Now the kids are having kids, and some of them have had kids. So we've been able to do a good job and be a one-stop shop.
People love that he takes the time to talk to them. Out here in this clinic, it's more of a community atmosphere, and he knows everybody by first name basis, their street name, their nickname. He knows everybody personally. That says a lot about his integrity and his compassion.
But the hospital stays fully vested, and it's just part of the mission. As long as we have those people on the board and people like Phil Kamek at the helm, we will stay open.
He's very passionate about Kankakee community. He's at community meetings. He's representing Riverside Hospital. He's representing Garden of Prayer Youth Center. He's representing a number of organizations as like the advocate, as like the doctor for Kankakee. And we really appreciate that about him.
He's always involved in so much doing for this community.
My mother and father both were giving people. They believe in helping out those that need to be helped. We always pay it forward, and that's something that we need to instill in the employees, something we need to instill in our kids. Eventually, one day you're gonna need help. You're gonna take it. So you remember that day when you needed help. When somebody else needs help, pay it forward.
Dr. McCuiston is well deserving of this award, of this recognition. He is a good Samaritan. Just like in the Bible, the Good Samaritan, he goes down to where the issues are, where the rubber meets the road, where the people are most in need of support and care. He goes down to where they are to help bring them up. And that's what I believe this award really signifies what Dr. McCuiston, who Dr. McCuiston is.
The most rewarding part of my work would be to see somebody come back that has been at the brink of death and see them walk out and see them happy, or see that kid that was sick come up and give you a hug or say, hey, that's my doctor, or wave at you when you're out. Those little things after you've been up for 36 hours, those little things snap you back to reality.
Dr. McCuiston serves as our Santa Claus every year as we pass out the toys, hats, and coats, and he really enjoys it.
We have seen kids grow up now that are out of college that have come back and take a picture with me that took a picture with when they were small. That's very humbling. If you look at all the people that you've done, these people have done a lot. I'm just new to Kankakee. These people have been here all their lives. They built buildings. They're invested in the community. So it's very humbling.
When I think about the thousands of people who didn't necessarily have the means for health care, and in many cases have the courage to make a phone call and ask for help, they knew that Stonewall would be there and answer the phone. And he has since 1985.
Then when you think about his community involvement and what he does in the township of Pembroke and all of the other agencies that he works with, overall Dr. McCuiston is just a giver of himself, his time, his resources, and a great friend to myself and to the community in general, which I really admire.